Hi guys, welcome to Techogenius Academy. We are de-industry-led training providers for those who wants to build their career in data science, analysis, IoT, device driver, embedded Linux and many more. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel.
Hello guys, welcome to the Techogenius Academy. Today we are here to discuss the next session on embedded Linux. So we are using a BeagleBone Black. So in this session we will discuss about deep dive into the U-boot. So we will discuss about different U-boot commands and how we can write the file system and how we can use the different U-boot commands. So for that, what I will do, we'll just go to the terminal. Yeah. So here we will just jump into the GTK terminal. So I have already connected my BeagleBone Black to my laptop via USB. So I have already configured the GTK term, so I can explain you again. So go to the configuration, it's go to the port. So here you have to mention TTY USB 0, baud rate you have to mention 115200, parity bit will be none, there will be 8 bit, there will be one stop bit, and the flow control is none. Okay, so for that you can save the configuration also, which will be your default configuration. So I'm just overwriting it, and if you want to change the window color, you can also change. You can use the scroll backlines. You can just increase up to 1000 if you want to see all the logs. So if you can change this, you can change the colors of the text, so that will be easy to see. Yeah. So to run that, I have to press the power button, and what I will do, I'll just reset it. Okay. Yeah. So we need to enter into the U-boot. So we will not compile the kernel and all these things. So we have to see what are the things we can do in a U-boot. So first of all, we will list all the commands which we can use in U-boot. So as you can see here, it's there are so many commands. Like, we will start from the beginning. So ASCII v base, bd info boot, boot efi, boot elf, copy env. So there are so many things. So there is some ext4, ext2 load, ext4 size, ext4 write. There is a fat file system, fat info, fat load. So fat info will print information about the file system. So there'll be I2C subsystem. Okay, so yeah, so there are so many commands. Like, okay, so there is mmc is also there. It's nf is also there. Nfs is for like boot image via network using nfs protocol. There'll be NAND, there'll be test, there'll be a TFTP boot. This will be boot image via network using TFTP protocol. So boot image means like if you want to boot your Linux kernel via network using TFTP protocol. So this TFTP command we can use like if you want to do it from the U-boot. So what we will do, so in this session we will discuss about all these commands and all. So I'll try to cover most of the commands, so rest you have to practice like how you can explore these commands and all. And in the later session, maybe like we can jump into some commands where we are booting the Linux kernel. Okay, so the first, okay, so how we can go further. uh, First we will use print env. So there is a uh, one command, print env, which will print all the environment variables of U-boot. Okay, so in this you can see all the environment variables. So as you can see, the baud rate is 11520. This is a serial number, the name of the board. So what are the flattened device tree, what are the partitions, so what is the count, what is the delay. So there are so many things, so you can go through these things, what is all about. There is a load address also. So what is that load address, from where it is starting. There is a RAM disk address also. So whatever the information about the U-boot, so all the environment variable information, you can get it here, and it will print all the environment variables. Okay, so next command we will use bd info. BD info is nothing but for it's a board info. So board info means what is that RAM size, what is the baud rate, from where it is starting, that starting location, what is the size of this particular memory is acquiring and all. So whatever the board information is there, the we will get it from the BD info. Okay, so the next command, okay, we can use MMC. So mmc, so we can use help here, because we don't know whatever the mmc subsystem commands are there. So usage, okay, so there are so many commands are there we can use. So first is mmc info. So this is the all, this is all the information about that mmc. And there is read, write, erase. Okay, so there is rescan also, so we can use rescan the mmc card also. And so there is another one, this is mmc part, which will list all the available parts. Okay, so this is this looks good. Okay, so this is the nice one. So what we will do, we will just write mmc, and we will use dev, and the part number is, we can use 0. Okay, so now here is the, it's like switch to partition 0. Okay, so mmc 0 is a current partition. Okay, so if we want to see here mmc part, so there are different partition also. And so we can so there are mmc dev. Okay, so we can change this to 1 also. So it is just changed to that mmc1. So there is two partition. First partition is that sd card, and another one, the first partition is the internal one, internal mmc. So if we can use mmc info, so it will give you the info about the internal capacity, all the board capacity and all these things. So it will give you that info. So we can just, because we are using the sd card, so we will just move into that default one, whatever we are using. So mm0 is the current device. And there is the partition we have discussed, which will give you the list of partition of that sd card. And okay, so what we will do next here, So we can use the file system. Okay, fs type. Okay, so fs type here. Okay, what is the interface? Interface is that mmc here we need to use, and uh, device is 0 we have selected, and the part number is 1. So the first partition is a fat partition, uh, which I have already discussed, like how we can boot our custom Linux kernel into the BeagleBone Black. I have already discussed. I will give you the link also in the description, so you can go through to the playlist, that embedded Linux tutorials. You can find out like what is that first partition and what is the second partition, what is that third partition, and in this also I can show you the other partition too. So the second partition is the ext4, which is nothing but a Linux kernel, and the device type binary we have put it into that partition, and the other one, the third one is the root file system, correct? Yeah, which is nothing but a ext4 again. So this is the thing, and if we want to see the internal partition, so we need to change the dev. So there is another command also, fat, which is it's a fat based file system. So if we'll go about that fat info, so okay, fat info, we need to mention the interface mmc 0,1. So this will give you the information about that fat32, and the label we have set it to that boot. So it's our first partition, and it will give you all the information. Okay, so we can use fat info mmc 0,2. Okay, sorry, this is unable to use mmc 0 to roll for fat info. Okay, uh, so similarly we have ext4 also. Before that, if we can use fat, okay, fat info we have used, fat ls, if we can try fat ls 0,1. Yeah, so the fat ls, so this will give you all the things which we have added into that boot partition, the mlo, uboot image, and the unv txt file, correct? So this is it, and there is another ext4 also. This is the fat32 we have discussed now, and there is ext4 also, ext4 ls. Okay, so we can use, okay, ext4 ls, and mmc 0,2, correct? So why it is happening, like because first partition is a fat32. What I have done here, I have used 0 colon 2, which is not a fat partition, it's a ext4 partition, so that's why it's giving like unable to use the mmc for this device and for this particular part. So in this way there are different things we can see. We can use these command to understand, okay, what are the different partition we have done it for this BeagleBone Black. Okay, so if you want to see all these things, you can use ls command also. It's a simple straight away command, so which will give you the all the details of the first partition, the similar for Linux kernel, and for the root file system. So there is one lost plus found directory is there. So why lost plus found is coming, so you have to give me the answer for that. And if you don't know, I can what I will do, I'll just mention the link where you can find out like why this don't understand, please let me know. So okay, so what are the different commands we can use now? Okay, so there is one another command also, set environment, set env, which will set the environment variables. Okay, so set env is there. So how we can use this? We can use the variable, or we can use that some address and all these things. So we can use this set env. Suppose I have set it uh, set env uh, example 1. Okay, so to do like, welcome to the Techo Genius Academy. Great, I've set it. So now if I want to print this, how I will print env, I will use here to print that, welcome to the Techo Genius Academy. So in this way we can set the environment variable. So what are the other commands we can do? Suppose, okay, so we can use the run command also here. Suppose I have set the example to this, and we can add to that also print env IP address. But what is the variable value? Suppose IP address. So I want to know the IP address. How can I know that? So okay, so we can just mention here done, something like that. Okay, so if I want to print here, okay, I'm just printing, not running, print env example 1. So it's just welcome to the Techo Genius Academy, print env IP address echo done. But if I want to see what is the IP address, so you need to run the example 1. But I have not set it the IP address. So before that you need to set the IP address to something like 192.168.110.10, something like that. So if I will run this example 1, you can see here IP address is equals to 192.168.110.10. Okay, so in this way you can do the program. You can write down different commands and all these things. And okay, so 1 second, I think unknown command welcome. Okay, what I can do here, I can just mention here echo. Okay, and see, yeah, so welcome to the Techo Genius Academy, IP address is this, and done. So this is the good, and we have this is a good explanation. We have covered, covered like most of the commands in U-boot. And now the exercise to you guys, you can whatever the remaining commands are there, you can try it out. There is I2C subsystem is also there. So there are different commands, you can try it out and check like how you can use that. Okay, so thank you so much. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and please share it to the social media and all these things. So in the next session, what we will try to boot the Linux kernel over the TFTP, like via network over the TFTP protocol. We will use the TFTP boot and all, and later on, if possible, we can use the NFS protocol too. Till then, thank you so much.